Tracing a drop of water. I'm going to trace a drop of water from here over to the West Point Treatment Plant by Discovery Park. As with any project, there were some unforeseen obstacles, but once I got the obstacles cleared away, I was able to proceed with the assignment pretty much unhindered. Now, once it got down to the street and followed the path of gravity, there seemed to be an abundance of metal lids to choose from. Two here, two across the street. These two seem to be in the same line gravitationally. I decided they were related, and that these two across the street may be also related. First I took a look at the closer one. Now, on a closer examination, it was clearly marked in great big letters, drain, which I take to mean storm drainage. Not exactly what I was looking for, so I chose the two across the street. And getting closer, sure enough. Okay, so then I'm going to follow the path. Do I know where I'm going? Yes, as a matter of fact, I do. How? Well, just so happens the service area map has West Point Treatment Plant marked at Discovery Park. So eventually I made it. Here we are, Discovery Park. Now if you go, you wind your way through Discovery Park, you get to Utah Avenue. It says take a left. West Point Lighthouse Treatment Center. To your left. And when you take the left, you get this sign. Warning, all motor vehicles prohibited. I went ahead anyway. It's a windy road. It's heading downhill. Gravitational pull. I could tell I was getting close to it because even though their flyer promises odor control, as you get close it smells a little like a dirty diaper. Here we are at the front entrance of West Point Treatment Plant. Here's the plant from the driveway. It felt a little like a ghost town when I was there. There was nobody there, but the door was unlocked. They had a tunnel evacuation map on the wall and this schematic, the West Point Treatment Plant schematic, which was okay, but I found the schematic in the flyer at the visitor center to be more helpful. Here we have the preliminary treatment. Hit pause to read the details because it's moving too fast to read. From preliminary treatment, you see it goes in one of two directions. It goes to primary treatment, and it goes to... Here's the primary treatment. Hit pause to read the details here. Now from primary treatment, it moves to secondary treatment, which is a bacterial process, a process where friendly bacteria consume suspended and dissolved organic material. After secondary treatment, it goes to disinfection. The first stage is chlorination. Then it goes through a process. And finally, at the very end of the process, the water is dechlorinated and released back into the Puget Sound. Now, over on the other side, back below primary treatment, we see what happens to the solid particulates. These are processed, and eventually they are used for fertilizers in various applications, soil improvement, agricultural, etc. Here we have some West Point Treatment Plant fun facts, some statistics. Again, hit pause to read them in detail. I did try to go behind the facility. I wanted to see if I could see where the effluent was released into the Puget Sound, which I now realize was somewhat ridiculous. They probably have a pipe that goes out several hundred feet into the sound. But if you go around that lighthouse, there's a path, and it does take you behind the facility along the shore here. Now behind the facility, they've they've built a tall concrete wall, and in front of the wall planted a variety of trees and brush. You can't even tell there's a water treatment facility there if it wasn't for the slight dirty diaper aroma. Now, I have to admit that when I noticed the several yards of brownish water that was washing up near the shore, my first thought was not that it's just a normal tide stirring up dirt, but that untreated sewage was washing ashore, that maybe they were taking shortcuts and just dumping it. But barring that, after looking at the process, I'm confident that the process they're using reclaims the water in a way that is safe and healthy for the Puget Sound.